In the light verse, God says,
Allahu nuru as-samawati wal-ard.
Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. But this light is not physical. It has no opposite, no form, no color, no direction. And because it is not physical, the heavens and the earth in this verse cannot be physical either. Heavens here are the unseen dimensions of your existence, the world of souls, the world of angels, the world of meaning, the inner realities that shape you from within. Your conscience, your intuition, your dreams, your inner guidance, all of these belong to the heavens. And earth is the visible, practical world you live in. Your body, your relationships, your work, your struggles, your decisions, your emotions, your material life. Everything you can see and touch, this is the earth. The verse pairs them together because your life is both an inner world and an outer world, and you cannot understand either one without light. You cannot understand your inner world without spiritual illumination. You cannot navigate your outer world without guidance. The Imam's guidance is total and complete. So the verse is telling you, God is the light that makes both your inner and outer life meaningful, coherent, guided, and purposeful. When you feel lost inside, that is the heavens needing light. When you feel lost outside, that is the earth needing light. And the verse assures you, God's light covers both. But if God's light is not physical and heavens and earth are not only physical but spiritual and intellectual, then that light must reach you in a form you can actually receive and understand. This is why the verse immediately gives the parable, the niche, the lamp, the glass, the oil, light upon light. These are similitudes, that is, God's way of explaining. This is the architecture of how divine light reaches you. And the luminous lamp, Sirajan Munira, Quran 33:46, is the Imam of the time as was the Prophet in his time. He is the form in which God's light becomes visible, understandable, and livable in your inner and outer world. For that, you need absolute faith, certainty, and recognition of Imam's divinity. In Ismaili Tawil, heavens also refers to the many ranks of the spiritual hierarchy. The universal intellect, the universal soul, the prophet, the imam, the hujjat, the da'i, and finally the Mamin's mustajib, the believer who has left blind faith and entered the invitation of truth through acquiring the knowledge of certainty. But earth is in the singular, because it refers to one single locus where God's light becomes fully manifest and accessible to human beings, the Imam of the time. He is the earth because he is the fountainhead on earth where divine light manifests. The point where the spiritual heavens touch the human world, the place where guidance becomes visible and binding. And for the mustajib, the seeker, this is the opportunity to stay connected to the light and open to receiving his help and guidance in the form of knowledge and wisdom. Because the certainty of knowledge, the awakening of the inner eye, and the journey from belief to recognition can only happen through the light of the Imam. So the meaning of the verse unfolds. Heavens, your inner world and the many spiritual ranks. Earth, your outer world and the single locus of light, the Imam, God's light, the meaning and guidance that makes both worlds make sense. And the Imam, the lamp, through which that light becomes accessible, visible, and transformative. This is the reality and esoteric meaning of Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth.